Have you ever noticed how the right bag can completely change the way a woman walks into a room? It's not about being trendy, and it's certainly not about flashing designer logos. It's about presence. A handbag is one of the first things people notice. It tells a story before you even say a word. But here's the secret. After 60, the story you tell with your bag shouldn't scream for attention. It should whisper confidence, refinement, and timeless grace. Many women make the mistake of clinging to oversized, slouchy bags that swallow their frame, or chasing trendy styles that feel out of sync with the elegant woman they become. The truth is, your bag doesn't just carry your essentials, it carries your energy. The right one can make you look polished, powerful, and radiant, while the wrong one can actually age you. In today's video, we're going to uncover 5 handbag styles that instantly elevate women over 60. These aren't about chasing status or labels. They're about choosing pieces that platter your presence, match your lifestyle, and quietly say, "This woman knows who she is." From the structured toe that adds authority, to the elegant top handle that channels feminine grace, to the evening clutch that speaks of exclusivity without a single word, we'll walk through the bags that don't just complete your outfit, they complete your statement. So if you've ever wondered which handbags make you look youthful, polished, and unforgettable, stay with me. Because by the end of this video, you'll not only know which bags belong in your wardrobe, you'll also understand the deeper message they send about you. 1. The Structured Tote, authority and polish. If there's one handbag every woman over 60 should consider as her everyday essential, it's the Structured Tote. Unlike slouchy, oversized bags that can overwhelm your frame, a structured tote creates clean lines and a sense of order. It instantly communicates polish, stability, and quiet confidence, the kind of presence that says, "I have my life together." The beauty of the tote is in its versatility. It's roomy enough to carry your essentials, your glasses, a small makeup pouch, even a tablet, without looking bulky or casual. And because the shape is structured, it helps refine your posture and appearance. Think of it as a frame for your presence, strong, dependable, and unmistakably elegant. When choosing a tote, skip the loud logos and shiny hardware. Instead, look for high-quality leather or durable textured fabrics in neutral shades, black, taupe, navy, or even a deep burgundy. These colors transition seamlessly from day to night and from casual errands to more formal occasions. If you want a touch of personality, choose subtle details like contrast stitching or a soft metallic accent, but keep it understated. The structured tote isn't fleshy. It doesn't need to be. It's a quiet declaration of self-assurance, making it perfect for professional settings, social gatherings, or even travel. Women over 60 often find that it adds an invisible layer of authority to their presence. After all, when your bag is structured, so are you. 2. The top handle bag, feminine grace. If the structured tote is all about presence and authority, the top handle bag is its softer, more graceful sister. This is the handbag of queens, first ladies, and icons of style across generations. Think Grace Kelly with her namesake Kelly bag, or Audrey Hepburn stepping out with a perfectly structured top handle. It's a style that whispers timeless femininity while radiating quiet power. What makes a top handle bag so special is its posture. You don't sling it carelessly over your shoulder. You hold it deliberately by the handle or crook of your arm. That small gesture changes everything. It communicates composure, poise, and intention. It says, "I'm not rushing, I am present, and I value myself." At 60 and beyond, that kind of statement is far more powerful than any logo. The beauty of this style is its versatility. A medium-sized top handle in a rich neutral,
camel, ivory, or navy pairs beautifully with everything from a Sunday dress to a tailored blazer or even casual linen separate. Unlike trendy bags that look dated in a season, the top handle is an investment in elegance that never loses its charm. When selecting one, focus on simplicity, clean lines, quality leather, or find vegan alternatives and subtle gold or silver hardware. Oversized charms or heavy embellishments can cheapen the look. Mid-range brands like Asmel of London, Strawberry, or even vintage finds from Kate Spade or Michael Kors can give you the same refinement as high-end designers without the waitlist and the five-figure price tag. The top handle bag is less about utility and more about identity. Carrying one at 16 and plus is like wearing a crown. Graceful, dignified, and timeless.
Number 3. The Crossbody Satchel. Freedom meets elegance. At first glance, the crossbody satchel may seem casual, but when chosen well, it becomes the perfect blend of freedom and sophistication. At 60 and beyond, comfort and practicality matter more than ever, but that doesn't mean you sacrifice style. A refined crossbody satchel allows you to move hands-free while still looking effortlessly polished. Here's why the style works so well. It balances your lifestyle with elegance. Whether you're strolling through a museum, traveling, or simply running errands, this bag keeps your essentials secure while freeing your hands. That sense of mobility communicates modernity, confidence, and engagement with the world. The key is choosing the right design. Not all crossbodies are equal. A floppy messenger or oversized slouch bag can look sloppy and weigh you down. Instead, opt for a medium-sized satchel with structure, crafted from quality leather or high-grade canvas. The silhouette should be clean, not bulky, and the strap adjustable for comfort. Subtle hardware, never loud chains or oversized buckles, keeps the look elevated. This bag shines in versatility. Pair it with crisp trousers and a blazer for smart casual days, or with a flowy dress for effortless chic. It adapts to your rhythm, which is why so many women fall in love with it. Luxury houses like Celine have iconic crossbodies, but beautiful alternatives exist at accessible price points from Coach, Fossil, or even carefully selected department store brands. At its core, the crossbody satchel symbolizes freedom. Freedom to move lightly, to explore, to live on your own terms. At 60 plus, it's not just about looking elegant, it's about embracing the independence and confidence you've earned. The clutch, evening elegance in your hand. Some bags are made for utility, others for everyday refinement. But then there's the clutch, the ultimate symbol of evening sophistication. Small, sleek, and intentional, the clutch isn't just a bag. It's a statement. At 60 and beyond, it's less about what you carry and more about what you choose not to carry. That very restraint is what makes it so powerful. When you hold a clutch, your posture changes. You stand taller, you move more gracefully, and you project an aura of exclusivity. The clutch reminds us that elegance is not about excess. It's about simplicity, presence, and confidence. But here's a common mistake. Carrying a bulky purse or overly decorated evening bag to formal events. Large totes or bedazzled designs can look distracting, even dated. The clutch, or its slightly larger cousin, the envelope bag, solves this beautifully. Slim, structured, and sleek, it complements your outfit without stealing the spotlight. When choosing a clutch, think subtle sophistication. Colors like black, metallics, soft neutrals, or muted jewel tones always feel timeless. Materials like satin, suede, or smooth leather add richness without effort.
Detail should be minimal. A single fold over, a single clasp, or a touch of metal. Avoid rhinestones, oversized gems, or heavy embellishments as they can age the look instead of elevating it. And don't worry, you don't need to chase the high fashion price tags. While Bottega Veneta may have iconic clutches, brands like Zara, Mango, and Eldo offer chic minimal versions that create the same polished impact. What matters isn't the logo, it's the refinement. At this stage of life, the clutch isn't just a bag. It's a reminder that sometimes luxury is about carrying less, moving with intention, and allowing your present, not your positions, to shine.
5. The shoulder bag. Timeless versatility. If the tote is about authority, the top handle about grace, the crossbody about freedom, and the clutch about evening luxury, then the shoulder bag is about balance. It's practical, refined, and endlessly versatile. That's why it has remained one of the most loved bag styles across generations, from the icons of the 1950s to modern women today. At 60 and beyond, the shoulder bag is often the most flattering choice you can carry. Why? Because it combines ease with elegance. You simply slide it over your shoulder and move freely, yet it still sits close to your body in a way that looks polished, never sloppy. The secret lies in proportion. Oversized, heavy shoulder bags can overwhelm your frame and add unnecessary bulk, often making you look way down. But a medium-sized structured shoulder bag has the opposite effect. It flatters your silhouette, sharpens your look, and instantly adds sophistication. When choosing the right shoulder bag, pay attention to 3 details. Size. Medium is ideal. Big enough for essentials, small enough to look chic. Shape. Structured or semi-structured styles that hold their form look timeless. Strap. The drop lens should sit naturally at your side, not too long, not too short. In terms of color, neutrals like black, tan, and cream are always safe bets, but muted teal tones like deep emerald or burgundy can add personality without overpowering. And while the Chanel Classic Flap may be the most iconic example of all time, you don't need to spend thousands. Michael Kors, Rebecca Minkoff, or even well-chosen vintage pieces deliver the same refinement at accessible prices. The shoulder bag's real strength is adaptability. It's just as perfect for a casual lunch as it is for a dinner date or a day of shopping. It moves with you, supports your lifestyle, and enhances your presence. At this stage of life, elegance should never feel complicated. The shoulder bag proves that sometimes the simplest choice is also the most sophisticated. Now that we've walked through the 5 timeless bag styles, let's pause for a moment, because carrying the right handbag isn't just about collecting pieces, it's about choosing with intention. At 60 and beyond, every accessory you carry tells the world something about you. So why not make sure it tells the right story? The first principle is proportion. A handbag should complement your frame, not overwhelm it. If you're petite, an oversized tote can swallow your silhouette. If you're tall or broad, a tiny clutch may look underwhelming. The goal is a balance. Your bag should feel like a natural extension of your body. Second, consider materials. Quality always speaks louder than logos. Leather, suede, or well-made vegan leather will always elevate your look, even at an affordable price point. These textures suggest refinement and longevity. A cheaply made bag, on the other hand, can drag down even the most elegant outfit. Next, think about color. Neutrals like black, camel, navy, cream are always safe bets. But one statement shade like burgundy, emeralds, or soft teal can add personality without overpowering. And while the Chanel Classic Flap may be the most iconic example of all time, you don't need to spend thousands. Michael Kors, Rebecca Minkoff, or even well-chosen vintage pieces deliver the same refinements at accessible prices.
The shoulder bag's real strength is adaptability. It's just as perfect for a casual lunch as it is for a dinner date or a day of shopping. It moves with you, supports your lifestyle, and enhances your presence. At this stage of life, elegance should never feel complicated. The shoulder bag proves that sometimes the simplest choice is also the most sophisticated. Now that we've walked through the 5 timeless bag style, let's pause for a moment because carrying the right handbag isn't just about collecting pieces, it's about choosing with intention. At 16 and beyond, every accessory you carry tells the world something about you. So why not make sure it tells the right story? The first principle is proportion. A handbag should complement your frame, not overwhelm it. If you're petite and oversized, tote can swallow your silhouette. If you're tall or broad, a tiny clutch might look underwhelming. The goal is the balance. Your bag should feel like a natural extension of your body. Second, consider materials. Quality always speaks louder than logos. Leather, suede, or well-made vegan leather will always elevate your look, even at an affordable price point. These textures suggest refinement and longevity. A cheaply made bag, on the other hand, can drag down even the most elegant outfit. Next, think about color. Neutrals like black, camo, navy, clean are always safe bets. But one statement shade like burgundy, emeralds, or soft teal can add personality without overpowering. And while the Chanel Classic Flat Mimi, the most iconic example of all time, you don't need to spend thousands. Michael Kors, Rebecca Mimclaw, or even well-chosen vintage pieces deliver the same refinement at accessible prices. Next, consider longevity. A handbag isn't just for the season. With proper care, it becomes part of your story. Treat it well, and years from now, it will still serve you with the same dignity and style. So, the real question isn't just which bag should I buy, it's which bag reflects the woman I am today. Because when chosen with intention, a handbag stops being an accessory and becomes a mirror of your presence.
Here's the truth. Looking instantly rich has very little to do with the price of a handbag. At 60 and beyond, true wealth isn't measured in logos or receipts. It's reflected in your presence, the way you carry yourself, the energy you project, and the quiet confidence that only life experience can give. Psychologists often say that accessories are social signals. A bag is never just leather and stitching. It's a message. A structured tote says you're organized and dependable. A clutch whispers exclusivity and poise. A crossbody satchel signals freedom and modernity. Each one reflects not just your style, but your state of mind. This is where the idea of quiet luxury comes in. Loud fashion shouts for attention. Quiet luxury whispers refinement. And at this stage of life, most women find that whispers carry farther than shouts. True sophistication comes not from trying to prove yourself, but from embracing who you already are. The beauty of handbags is that they give you a way to express that quietly every single day. They frame your presence, but they never define it. Because the most elegant accessory you'll ever carry is not a bag. It's your confidence, your wisdom, your grace. So yes, the right handbag can make you look instantly rich. But what makes you feel rich is the life you've lived and the woman you've become. The bag simply gives the world a glimpse of that truth. So we've explored 5 timeless handbags: the structured tote, the graceful top handle, the versatile crossbody satchel, the refined clutch, and the effortless shoulder bag. Each one carries its own unique message, but together they reveal something deeper. Handbags are never just about fashion. They are extensions of your presence, quiet symbols of how you show up in the world. At 60 and beyond, the goal is not to chase trends or prove the worst with flashy logos. It's about refinement. It's about self-respect. It's about choosing pieces that align with the richness of your journey. The right handbag doesn't just make you look elegant. It reminds you of the elegance you already carry within. And here's the most important takeaway. True wealth, true sophistication, and true style cannot be bought. They are embodied. A handbag may be as polished, but it is your wisdom, your confidence, and your grace that truly make you look rich. The bag simply frames the masterpiece that is you. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 5 bags do you already own? And which one do you feel inspired to add to your collection? Do you see yourself as a tote woman, a clutch woman, or maybe a mix of them all? Share your thoughts in the comments because your perspective might just inspire someone else in our community. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe to Elders Lantern, and join me for more style insights designed especially for women embracing this powerful stage of life. Because remember, your story is not over. It's getting richer, more radiant, and more refined with every passing day.